I like to do a lot of free writing, and I want to transition into free talking and recording it on my YouTube channel because I think my life up until this point has been pretty extraordinary, mostly in a negative sense. Um, I can start off with being a grade A student, and until fifth grade, things happen. People change. People have reasons why they change. Trauma, loss, death, losing relationships, stuff like that. It's a little different with me. When I was young, I always felt different. Like, I always wanted to be hurt and taken care of. I don't know if that making sense. But like, I wouldn't hurt myself. Like, this is young. I would wish for, I fall on the sidewalk or I fell off a bench somewhere and cracked my head open. I wouldn't wish for it. I would think, what if this happens? Oh, look at the attention I'm going to get. And that was a precursor to my teenage years because when I started behaving bad, it was for attention, obviously. Lots of drugs, starting at around 14. First alcohol, then drugs, marijuana, lots of other stuff. I say I did drugs for about 15 years to maybe 20 years. No, 15 or a little less. I'm not proud of any of this. I'm actually very down on myself that I constructed my life in this manner. Yes, I am bipolar. I am depressed. I have anxiety. I take medications. But there's no magic pill. What happens when that medication goes away or I can't get it? I gotta do it myself, right? Everything in this life you gotta do yourself. Some things, but most things, like you want to get a job, no one's gonna do the interview for you. You want to run a race, no one's gonna run a race for you. Bring it on to fitness. I've gained about 20 pounds, I would say. I have rheumatoid arthritis. I have fibromyalgia. I have arthritis, osteoporosis. I'm not saying this for sympathy. And I have lots of things wrong with my back, my spine, my lower back, my SI joint, my knees, and my ankles. Basically, my whole body is always in pain. And I'm trying to cut down on the tramadol, which I'm only on the lowest dose. But it hurts. But I try to fight it because I don't want to be on painkillers for the rest of my life. But I don't want to be in pain for the rest of my life. You know, I watch all these videos where people say, fight through the pain, fight through the pain, fight through the pain. You fight through the pain hard enough, you're going to break something, you're going to hurt yourself, you're going to fucking die. That's all bullshit. Fight through the pain. I mean, I understand, but if you have something physically wrong with you and you keep going at it, you're going to break something, you're going to hurt something. I've been getting these weird zaps in my neck. Pain's been pretty okay. I don't see my life turning out too good. I work a job for either geriatrics or teenagers. I'm right in the middle. I'm that middle 41-year-old that wasted a lot of time on garbage in her life, and look where she's at now. My name is Sarah, by the way. I don't know if I said that. Sarah, aka Jungly Cat. That's my own little. I like cats. I'm trying to make this like a 10-15 minute video. What else do I like? Also, another thing about my life is I used to draw really well. I was accepted into a prestigious art school. It was totally free. Free because you're so good you don't have to pay tuition. So I went there one day. I never stick with anything. That's the thing. I never stick with anything. One thing I did stick with is I stopped drinking. About 9 years ago, I totally quit drinking on my own. This is a sad story, but I want to make it better. I want to make this into a story, because right now, it's not a story. It's just words written in a book that happened to me. To make it a story, there has to be a plot, a beginning, a plot, and a whatever the ending. I want my ending to be good. I want my ending to be spectacular. Coming from here, even lower, even on the floor, literally tied up 4-point restraints in a psych ward many times, to where I'm at now, where I'm doing okay, but not as okay I should be at this age. And I just wanna see, that's another thing. I lost my train of thought just now. Do that a lot. I'm just gonna spit everything out in one long video. You know, I smoked marijuana and then I stopped for about 10 years because I didn't like it anymore. I was getting paranoid and it would smell like shit. Then I got my medical marijuana license, and that helps a lot with pain and stuff and sleeping and just relaxing, because to tell you the truth, I do what I do because my normal state of mind is so shitty. I want to do anything to avoid that. I cut my hair myself. I mean, it's like I don't care, because I know I'm. Look at this nose. Like, who cares? I don't care that I'm ugly. I'm not looking for a companion. That would be nice, but nobody thinks I'm good looking, so, or a nice person, because I'm not a nice person. I'm a fucking crazy person. That's why I've never had a friend in 25 years. I've never had a boyfriend. I've never even been kissed. But not like I want to. Who wants to put slobber on another person's slobber? Who wants to put, you know? Disgusting. Call me weird. I don't want to swap juices. Can't even talk. So tired. So I got this for when I live stream on TikTok. So I'm going to be doing, this is, because I want to do something. I'm going to be doing live streams on Twitch, on Kick, TikTok. But I don't know the content. What's my content going to be? You just want to hear stories? Because I got tons of stories. And for a female, you would think like, goddamn, she is either crazy, which is most likely, but I'm not a badass. I'm a teddy bear, but I'm a little loco in the head, if you know what I mean. It gets really lonely when you don't talk to you don't talk to many people. I have transactional relationships. That's it. If you know what that means, you know what that means. Oh, God. Yes, I get called sir, him, buddy. I don't give a fuck. You don't know how to identify a female from a male? That's your problem. It's not mine. I don't give a shit. I know what I am. I'm just ranting. What was that? Oh, it's gonna rain soon. Pixie isn't in here yet. I got this new webcam. It's a 1080p wide angle, as you can see. It's pretty cool. All right, so I'm gonna send this to you, H Beans, aka Heather, my new best friend. But thank you for the support on watching my lives. You know, you don't have to donate anything, but just watching it puts me in a better mood because I knew you, I know you, and I'm not talking to strangers. I do, but I'd rather talk to you. All right, Heather, have a good night. And everyone else who sees this. Peace. Hopefully things will get better. Never quit. To you.